Everybody stop everything because there is a new Life is Strange announced, and I am so excited to talk about this game because this is one of my favorite franchises of all time. And the new title is called Life is Strange Double Exposure. It follows the story of Max Caulfield years after the events of the first game, and I'm really interested to see what happens. And I think the most important question in everybody's mind is if Chloe Price is going to be in this game. It's no secret that Chloe Price is one of my favorite characters of all time. I basically took most of my personality from her when I played the game when I was 15 years old.
This is my friend Chloe.
Yeah.
And I just absolutely love that character. And I would love to see her again. And this video is going to contain spoilers from the original Life is Strange and also from the Life is Strange comic written by Emma Viacelli. So in the original Life is Strange, there are two endings that change the story completely. Over the course of the story of the original Life is Strange, Max and Chloe go through an adventure that ends with the entire town about to be destroyed. And the final choice is if you sacrifice the town Arcadia Bay, along with all the rest of the characters, most of them, to save Chloe, or do you sacrifice Chloe in order to save Arcadia Bay? And I'm going to be honest with you, I have been Team Chloe since the very beginning, so naturally I chose the ending where you save her. It's a very difficult dilemma, especially there's a lot of bias, but you know, it's a video game and I like that character a lot, so I had to choose it. But I think the most important question in this situation is if Chloe is going to be in the next Life is Strange or not, because it's gonna follow either one of those two endings because it continues the story of Max, and these are obviously very different. And it is important to mention that Chloe also appears in Easter eggs in some of the other games, for example Life is Strange 2, which follows one of the two endings. But it is also important to notice that these Easter eggs also have to do with choice you make in the game, which you makes you choose between if you save Arcadia Bay or not, so that doesn't give us an answer. However, an answer might come from the comic book series, which I think is phenomenal. I think if you're a Life is Strange fan, you should definitely read these 6 volumes because it expands upon the story of Max and Chloe and their personalities. In the story of the comics, Max also discovers her ability to travel between dimensions, something that I thought was amazing. In the comic storyline, Max also discovers how to travel between different dimensions in the style of Rick and Morty or Doctor Strange, which I thought was very interesting and a great expansion to her powers that we saw in the first game, like the ability to travel through time. So she travels between dimensions, she meets different versions of Chloe, and it becomes a multiversal adventure that I thought was phenomenal. And the question that I've had while watching the trailer on the Xbox showcase was if this is going to continue into the next game, meaning that it's going to take elements from the comic book, which will make it a very amazing storyline. And to return to the story of the comic, it follows Max trying to save Chloe for the second time, and it has a happy ending, following the ending where Chloe is saved, and she basically ends up with her again, and they have a happy ending, which might lead to the next Life is Strange if Chloe appears, or might not if the next one, Double Exposure, is going to follow the ending where Arcadia Bay is saved. I'm very confused as to which one is the canon ending because according to some articles, the comic ending, which means Chloe is saved, is canon, but according to other sources, it is not. So that is the most important question in everybody's mind. But I really hope that Chloe is in the next game because I would love to see her adventure, and we all know that somewhere in the multiverse she is around there. But anyways, those are pretty much all my thoughts on this situation. I really hope it happens. I really hope we see Chloe because, like I said before, I saved her. I've been Team Chloe since the beginning. And if you want to see more of that adventure, of that ending, yeah, check the comic books because they are great. They're just absolutely phenomenal. Highly recommend them. Anyways, those are pretty much my thoughts on the Life is Strange trailer. So see you guys later and have a great day.